Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Mike Chatman, and welcome to Believe, Achieve, Succeed. It is March the 2nd, 2020, and today I have a quote for everybody, and I'm going to share the quote with you, and then I want to break it down to what it means for me and how it could help you, and I want to share a couple of different stories with you of people who lived this quote. And the quote is by Winston Churchill, and it is, if you're going through hell, keep going. So what does that mean for you? What does that mean for me? Well, it means that life is difficult at times. Life is going to be hard. It's going to throw us some sucky situations. And the sooner we understand and the sooner we realize that we're going to have these hard times and we're going to go through these difficulties, the sooner we can put it in our head that we can make it through it. We just got to keep on going, you know? And the reason we need to do that is because we have goals. We have success we want to achieve. And if we just let life defeat us and we let it beat us down, whether it's life, a situation, a problem we're having, a person, it doesn't matter. Get up, push through it, fight through it, because at the end, there's a light at the end of that tunnel. There's not going to be hell your whole life. You know, yeah, it may take a few days, maybe even a couple of weeks, a month or a year. Who knows? We don't know. But if you keep persevering and you keep pushing through and you keep telling yourself that the only difficult day was yesterday, then you're going to make it through. First example, first story I want to share with you of someone I know who did this. I was teaching my cadet program. This is the 2007-2008 school year. I had two different sites in an after-school program. So 2 days in one school, 2 days at another, and then I rotated Fridays. I had this young man at one of the schools. He was extremely overweight, really big guy. And every week, we would spend some of the time, because we would be after school for 3 hours. We'd spend an hour once a week going over physical fitness training. So push-ups, sit-ups, the mile run, you know, all the calisthenics, the warm-ups, everything. And this guy just couldn't do it. And his school, we were there Tuesdays and Thursdays. So every Thursday, that's what we did, plus every other Friday. So what this young man started doing is not only doing the PT with us on Thursday at his school and every other Friday at his school, but he started going to my other site on Wednesdays to do PT and every other Friday. So this kid was doing PT twice a week, every week, and he still wasn't doing the required amount of minutes for the mile run, the required amount of push-ups and sit-ups to pass. But you know what? By the end of the semester, that young man dropped 30 plus pounds and was able to barely get it in the mile. Because when the mile with our standards for a middle school young man, it's like 8 minutes, 30 seconds, right? And he just kept doing it. And he started off doing a mile in 15 minutes. And it just kept getting faster and faster. And I think he did it in like 8 minutes and like 27 seconds, legit. He was 3 seconds off from failing. He was able to do the minimum amount of push-ups required, the minimum amount of sit-ups. And it killed him to do it. And there'd be times where he would just break down in tears. But you know what? The next day, the next time. Where's this guy? Here he was, cranking it out, doing the stretches, running that mile, doing it until he finally did it. It took him a semester. So it took him 18 weeks. So you're not going to fix it in a day all the time. It's not going to happen in a week. Sometimes it takes time, you know. I'll give you another story, personal for me. What happened to me? I lost my sight in 1997, right before my junior year in high school. I thought my life was over. I thought I was going to have to quit my cadet program. I thought I was going to have to quit choir. I thought I was going to have to quit doing a lot of things, you know. But I had a guy in my life who pushed me and said, "No, what are you going to do? Just quit?" He gave me some tough love. Sometimes we got to give that to ourselves too. We got to say, "Get the hell up. You can do this." And he worked with me and he made me realize that I can do this. And what did I do? The first year I was blind, I competed in a competition in my cadet corps program, and I won first place at the local level. Then I went to the state level, and guess what? Boom, I was the #1 cadet in the whole state of California for the 97-98 school year. So you know what I did? That gave me such a boost of confidence. That made me feel so good about myself that I was competing with kids who could see, kids who knew how to do their slideshows, kids who can use visual aids for their presentations, kids who knew how to march and drill. And I won. I out-drilled them. I out-talked them. I outperformed them. That was so amazing for me because I didn't think I could ever do that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do it again. I'm going to be the first cadet in the California Cadet Corps history to win overall high school cadet, #1 cadet in the state of California for 2 years in a row. So I worked hard, did another presentation, busted my butt, and guess what? Bam! I did it the second year in a row. The California Cadet Corps has been around since 1911. I did that. Only one other cadet has done that since me. Thank God he graduated, because I don't know if I'd have been happy with, with my record getting beat. But just think of that. Over 100 years of a program, only 2 cadets. And it was only within the last 20 years that those 2 cadets can achieve that top honor twice. So you never know what's going to happen. You never know what awaits you when you go through hell. You never know what's at the end of that. You know, it could be anything. It could be anything. You know, sometimes you have to go through some of the most hardest and most difficult crap that you're going to go through in life to get to that paradise. Do you know what I'm saying? And when you have the right attitude and you have the right level of confidence and you have the right type of people, I'm going to say this quote. I don't know where it came from, but my partner said it on a Facebook post. Teamwork makes the dream work. You need that support system. You need to have that group of people that's not only going to be your cheerleaders, but are going to help coach you. You're going to need those people to get through. You need to be that person for somebody. You got to take that initiative and say, you know what? I know my friend's struggling. I'm going to be there for him. I know my sister, my brother, whoever it is, they're struggling. They're going through some crazy stuff right now. But I got to encourage them to keep pushing, keep going through it, because one more day. Always one more day. Like I said, the most difficult day was yesterday. You know what I mean? We always got to keep looking forward, because it's always going to be awesome and amazing when we go through the hell that we go through, when we go through all that crap, all that stress, all that negativity, to push through, reach that finish line, and have those goals achieved. Accomplish what we wanted to get done. Be successful. Be positive. Be happy. That's what we got to do. Okay? Like I said earlier, life is going to suck sometimes. It's a saying that we have in my cadet program. Embrace the suck. Okay? Know that sucky things are going to happen. Know that sucky events are going to take place in your life. What are you going to do about it? You can sulk, you can boo-hoo, and you can get yourself down and beat yourself up and quit and give up. But that makes you a quitter. No one likes to be called a quitter. You got to realize and acknowledge that, hey, yeah, this is totally messed up. But you know what? Tomorrow's a new day. Something better is going to happen. Something better is going to come my way. I know I'm going to do something. I know I'm going to meet somebody who's going to help me be the best me. You know, and I have that support system, and I hope you guys have it too. And if you don't, hey, hit me up with a comment. Private message me. Do something. I'll help you be your support system. You know, everyone needs somebody sometimes. No one makes it to the top on their own. And anybody who says they did is full of it. You need that support system. All right? You need those people. But you need to acknowledge and understand that bad things happen in life and sucky moments happen. It's what you do to work through those moments that counts. Not the sucky moment, what you did to battle through it and get to the end. All right? So with that being said, I just want everybody to, hey, you know, please click the subscribe button, like the video, share it, put a comment down there. Like I said, if you want to have any topic, I'll talk about it.
I didn't
Yes?
quite catch that.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
I just want to add something.
Go ahead. Feel free.
If you feel like your goal is too intimidating, one thing I recommend is starting at something that is slightly less intimidating or something that is intimidating, but you always want to make progress towards your goal. So I would start with something that's slightly less intimidating, and then slowly move up.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And if you feel yourself wanting to stop, I suggest that you should basically change that energy into something that's positive and something that's going to motivate you. And you have to do that within your own mind. And it's not that difficult once you get used to it, which is why I recommend slowly making steps towards the most intimidating goal. I think it will be very, very helpful. There you go. Keep talking.
Thank you very much. Just so everyone knows who that is, that's actually my partner, Kylie. And we just celebrated our 6 months together. And I'm going to tell you, she's a good coach for me. She has helped me with the weight loss goals. My diabetes blood sugars are lower than they've ever been. I'm eating better. I'm working out more. And for her, I'm helping her.
Talk about fasting.
Huh? Oh yeah, she's got me. She's got me doing the intermittent fasting. I never thought I could do that. I'm gonna tell you how much of a struggle it was. Okay, she says start with 16 and do an 8-hour window. There's no way I could do that. 3 weeks into it, I switch and I go to 18-hour fast with the 6-hour eating window. Then I did a 20-hour fast with the 4-hour eating window. Now I do 22-hour fasts with the 2-hour eating window. I get my calories, I get my nutrients, I get everything I need in that 2 hours, and I feel great. I'm down almost 30 pounds. My energy levels are up better. But it sucked. I had weak moments, and I'm not going to lie. There were times where I wanted that cookie. There were times where I wanted that extra soda. There were times where I was like, F it. I'm going to not eat in this 8 hours. I'm going to eat at 2 o'clock in the morning. But I had to fight through it. And it was hellacious. And some people might think that's funny because it's like, oh, it's just eating. You could quit that stuff whenever you want. No, food is addicting. And I'm doing it. And I feel great. You know, I'm helping her fight through things that she's going through, being more social, being out there more. She's got her own YouTube channel. What's your YouTube channel, babe?
Daily OSRS Memories.
Say that again.
Daily OSRS Memories.
Daily OSRS Memories. She's on there live streaming her playing RuneScape and stuff. So you got to check that out too. I also want to give a special shout out to my friend Happy Girl there, which is it 420 Stoner Girl? Man, I know I messed that up. But anyways, she left a comment. But yeah, you guys.
Girl.
Yes, Happy Girl. That's my girl. She's got a channel too. She's one of my subscribers. Check her out. She's out there on her PlayStation playing Friday the 13th, talking trash, living it up, having a great time. So again, you guys, like I said, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends. Let's keep this grassroots movement going. The power of positivity. Stay focused, stay motivated, stay positive. I love each and every one of you guys, and I will post another video tomorrow. Bye for now.